Hi Bhuvana, how are you?
I am fine.
Yeah. Can you tell us something about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Chandu Prabha, and I'm having 3 years of experience in automation testing, and I'm working on the hybrid framework, which includes like page object model, test ng, and data driven testing. And also, I'm learning the BDD framework also as well. Uh, I'm having the knowledge of GitHub and also Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm currently working in the project of so that we write the scripts using automation there.
Great, great. So, what are your roles and responsibilities? How do you start your day? What are the different
Uh,
things that you are doing?
yeah, firstly, we'll be having the stand-up call for the day, and we will discuss that what are the tasks that we got assigned, and do we have any setbacks, like we are facing any problems, and we will discuss them, and we will see my. I'll be having my work schedule in the agile scrum board. I will see that, and I'll plan my day accordingly, and I'll complete the tasks.
Great. Okay. So, can you elaborate about your framework? You're working on a hybrid framework, right? So, what are the components that you have in the framework, and what is the folder structure of that?
Yeah, first there will be like page object package, like one package will create for page objects. In
Hmm.
that, I'll be creating each class for, if I have some login page, I'll be creating one page for that page class for login, and for registration, logout. We'll be having different page classes, and we will find out all the web elements, and we will specify the action methods in that page, like what if we want to send keys or click, and we'll specify them within the page. And I'll be some base utility will be there. I'll be storing the base class so that I can extend in anywhere wherever I want that. And also I'm having one test cases utility, and also sorry, test cases package, and one utility file. In utility file we will be storing excel utility file. If I have any property files and everything, we'll be storing there. And we'll be creating one screenshot and one reports folder. We'll be putting the screenshots there, and generating the reports in the report folder.
Okay. How do you trigger the automation?
Sorry, trigger means
How do you run the automation? Yeah.
I'll launch my browser, and
Mm-hmm.
then maximize the screen, and then navigate to the URL, and I'll do my actions.
Okay. So whenever you are getting this question, like how do you trigger the automation? How do you run the scripts? You can tell about if any CI/CD integration has been done. Do you use any CI/CD tools like Jenkins?
Yes,
Yeah.
Jenkins.
So can you explain that flow? How does Jenkins trigger the
uh,
automation scripts? Yeah.
Jenkins is like a continuous integration tool. See,
Mm,
whatever the code without errors, we'll push the code into the GitHub server, and from the server, the Jenkins is pulling the code. In Jenkins, we
mm,
have to set up the GitHub path, Maven path, and Java path, and there we can we will set the time. Will build mostly nightly runs will be done in the Jenkins.
mm.
So most of the testing, like the basic testing, sanity testing will, and basic functional testing will be done by Jenkins
Mm.
itself, and the build will be ready for the next day for the team.
Okay. So when do you trigger this sanity automation suite, or when do you trigger regression automation suite?
When the bugs got fixed, then we will do like regression testing. The like when I get the bugs, when I get the bug fixed from the developer, firstly I'll do like regression testing. Sanity testing is like some end-to-end testing, like we have to check the functionality also there,
Mm.
completely.
Okay. So how many test cases do we have, which do you have in sanity and in regression?
Number of, you asking count?
Yeah, yeah. Approximate, you can tell number.
um, Sanity, will be having like test cases. We are writing number of test scripts we execute.
Hmm.
For sanity, will be more, I think so, than regression.
Okay. What is the difference between Selenium 3 and Selenium 4 version?
Selenium 4, I think remote control plus WebDriver. RC plus WebDriver is included in the Selenium 4.
Hmm.
Uh, That feature is additional.
Yeah, and then there are few locators as well that are introduced. For example, above, below, left off, right off, near. All these are the locators that have been introduced in the Selenium 4. There are changes in the desired capabilities class. So desired capabilities class in Selenium 4 has been replaced by the options class. Now you need to pass options class, right? In Selenium 4. Okay, can you tell me about the architecture of Selenium 4?
Architecture of Selenium 4.
Hmm.
It's a WebDriver
Mm, mm,
interface, and the interface will be we'll create some reference object to the interface, and it will be invoking the classes that are implemented, like whatever the class Chrome driver or WebDriver, and through that it interacts with the drivers, and then it will open the browser.
mm. Okay. See, if someone is asking you about architecture, you can explain in this particular manner. Is the diagram visible to you?
Yes.
See, you will have various languages, various programming languages which can be used for interaction. For example, Java is there, Python is there, C Sharp, Ruby, JavaScript. All these languages you'll be using, and there is a change in the protocol. In Selenium 4, we are using
JSON wire
W3C.
protocol.
Yes,
Yes.
W3C protocol.
Yes.
W3C protocol. Earlier it was JSON. So
JSON. Yes.
W3C protocol is a standard protocol that is used, and it will help you to streamline the communication, right? That is why it has been used. It will be useful. It will be assisting you for compatibility reasons as well, right? So this communication would be having with the browser drivers, and the browser drivers would be communicating with the real browsers with the HTTP, right? So that is how you can explain the architecture. So you can draw this diagram in a short as well, and you can tell in an interview. That is
Okay.
also fine. You will be having a laptop, or you will be given a notepad or a piece of paper and a pen. So you can just draw and you can explain them. This is how it would be looking. Fine. Now, let me share my screen. Okay. So, uh, okay, I'm sending one URL in the chat box. Can you open this URL? Can you screen share your
Okay. Where is the chat?
yeah, I've sent one URL in the chat box. Can you share your screen once?
Yes, I'm sharing.
Yeah.
See, is this one? Is
Yes,
this
yes,
clear?
visible. Now scroll down a bit. Scroll down. Sorry. Scroll up once and click on same day delivery. Can you see same day delivery option? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, click on it. Okay. So basically this is an e-commerce website, and you have clicked on same day delivery, means there are certain products available on this website which would be delivered on the same day.
Yes.
Now scroll down a bit. Yeah, scroll down further. You'll be able to see the list of those products.
Yes.
Yeah. See here, you can see top same day delivery products on Kapruka.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you come up with the locator for this table? You have got
Yes.
floral square elegance cake. You have got pastel pink perfection ribbon cake.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm?
I can get I want to select all complete what
So yeah, we have to come up with some kind of an XPath such that all the rows should be getting covered.
okay.
So come up with the unique XPath such that, or locator such that all the rows, all the products should be covered.
Okay.
See, you would get single product, but that is not the purpose here, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. uh, is this like I covered like complete table,
Mm-hmm.
and then if I wanted to give here, I can like write the row for the specific thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So,
uh,
so yeah, how to navigate to each one of them, if you can get that thing.
okay, like
Yeah.
first here I'll be giving TR is matching 2 of 7. Or else here I can write TH at the rate, sorry, TH text is equal to, see it is pointing like one product name,
Mm-hmm.
this
Yeah,
one.
it is pointing. Now, what you need to do is you need to come up with an XPath in such a manner that we should get all the rows one by one.
Okay.
Mm.
Rows. TR.
You are going and you are understanding the question, and it is
Yes.
good to see that you are trying, right?
Mm, it should point out like total
Sorry,
7.
your
All the
voice.
rows.
Yes, yes, yes. All the rows
See.
one by one. Let
Yes.
us target that.
See, by this we can navigate through all the rows by giving index. Here, if I want to first, I can give 1. So there, if I wanted to navigate to the cell body, then I can use TD.
But see, when you are going for T body, TR, so if you expand one of the TR,
Okay.
expand one of the TR. See,
I.
you are getting both the things. Pastel
Hmm.
pink perfection ribbon cake, you are getting 7630. These
Yes.
two are further elements in that,
Yes. Yes.
right? Okay. And
Mhm.
can you come up with a relative XPath? See, T body, table T body is something. Instead of that, can you come up with some relative XPath, any other locator, any other element which you can try to find out here?
Okay. For the
Mm.
for this, can I try like relative expert?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of going for T body, any other
Direct,
context. Yeah.
directly, if I wanted to go that data, we can use expert. There
Yeah,
is
yeah. You can
a,
go for relative XPath. Yeah.
yeah, this is the inner text is there, so we can use text method.
Hmm. No, no,
Text.
hold on, hold
Okay.
on. I'll explain you. See, I am looking for. Okay. Now is the screen visible to you?
Yes.
See, this is your top same day delivery products on Kapruga. This is your text, right? Now we are looking for an XPath. We are
Yes.
looking for locator. We'll go for relative XPath because you would be getting absolute XPath. So what I have done is I have taken this text, top same day delivery products on Kapruga. Okay, this text. And see, these products might get changed. Today,
Mm.
as per the offer today, maybe festive season, you have got 7 products, 7 types of cake.
Ah.
Tomorrow, instead of floral cake, there might be some chocolate cake. On the third day, it might be some black forest cake. So the cakes items might change. The prices, definitely, those are
Changes.
dynamic. Those will also change. So what
So
you can
that's
do is you can take in context of this text here, top same day delivery products on Kapruka, and then come up with the following. Why we are going for following? Because we are looking for identifying a table which is
yes.
following this top same day delivery products on Kapruka, right?
Yes.
And then you can pass this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So you can have a for loop and you
Yes. Dynamically, we can pass.
can pass these things. Okay. Okay. Now, next question for you is, yeah, you have got this cake, floral square elegance cake, right? Now, the price of this cake is $25. roughly around 2122, right? If you want to add icing greeting to this cake, it is $1.
Yes.
How will you automate the price value here? How will you automate the number value here?
Uh,
What would be
First,
your approach? Yeah.
uh, automate the number. Like first, we'll write the XPath for that, and I'll be validating by like, converting that from string to integer, and there we put the validation. If it matches, then pass.
Okay. Okay. Now this pricing is again a kind of dynamic thing, right? So
Yes.
what would be your approach? Because every time it might not be 2122. That is fine. String to
Yes.
integer is fine, but every time it might not be that value. So what will you do in that case?
Um, we'll use like depending upon the XPath only.
Hmm. See, what you can do in this case is you can have a word with the development team
Okay.
or with the product management team, and you can discuss that for these five products which are being used in the automation, you want to have those prices first so that you can keep them in the expected result. So in the automation, you will be having assertion. You
Yes.
have some value that would be you will be fetching at the runtime, and you
Hmm.
will have some expected value.
Expected.
So that expected value, you can take it from your development team, that if there are any changes, they can communicate to you, and you can have those values in some JSON file or in some Excel file. Basically, the data-driven approach.
Yes.
Hmm. So data-driven approach, so you'll be placing those values, and then only your automation would be getting triggered. Because tomorrow, even if it is correct price, 2125, for example, or instead of $25, it is $45, it is a correct price, but your automation script will continue to check for $25, which is wrong. The price
Yes.
has increased. It has changed to $45. So the website is showing $45, but why automation scripts we are having a false checkpoint there, right? So you can have a word with them and you can get those updated prices first in your data file, and accordingly create your automation script such that it takes the values from those data,
Okay.
then it executes the script, right? Okay. Now, can you write the feature file for search functionality? So you have search on kapruka.com, right? You have that website open, right? Now I want you to write the feature file. What does feature file contain? It contains some
And
keywords. So
scenarios and keywords.
yes, yes. So write one feature file for that. Just the
Okay.
feature file. Yeah.
Can I tell you orally?
Ye- Yeah, yeah, you can tell orally as well. That is also.
In the given keyword, first we will launch the browser, and when I log in into the page, uh, then I enter some search buttons, and I'll click on it, and then I'll log out.
Okay. See, if you have to write the feature file, right, then you have to come up with the keywords
Given,
given,
when,
when,
then, and.
then, right? Given is a precondition, it's a
Yes.
prerequisite. So given the URL is available or URL is launched, you will have the URLs of test environment, staging. If you are running on this UAT, that also you'll have. So all those environment-wise URLs you'll have. Pilot environment you have, right? You'll have those URLs given. When user enters
Log
cakes, sorry,
Login.
login. Yeah, so URL is available and the login is successful, so that will come in the given itself, right?
Okay.
So you are already on that page. You are
Okay.
already navigated to that page. In the when, it would be more of an action oriented thing. When you enter cakes or maybe some particular category, you enter electronic products or you enter some health related medicines for searching, or you enter whatever the categories are mentioned here, all those categories you can search, right? Cakes, clothing, electronics, flower shops, fruits, vegetables, you can enter those things. Then is an assertion, then is a checkpoint, is a validation. Then those particular products, some product you will have that particular checkpoint is correct, right? That is then. So given, when, then, this is how you will be coming up with the keywords. Okay, fine. Now let's consider you have two test cases. Okay, one test case is having priority equal to 2. Another test case is having priority equal to 3. So with respect to test ng, I'm telling. One test case is having priority equal to 2, another test case is having priority equal to 3. So which test case would be getting executed first?
2. Priority 2.
Priority 2. Okay, great. If both the test cases are having same priority, then which test case would be getting executed first?
Then based on alphabetical order, which
Hmm.
alphabet is first, having the test method, that will be executed first.
Okay. Okay. How will you automate keyboard actions in Selenium using Selenium?
In actions class, we can use actions class.
Hmm. Keyboard.
uh,
Yeah.
Keyboard also, robo class also we can use.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly I use actions class like keys dot up dot send keys,
Okay.
keys dot control dot send keys. I'll like a again crease release, press and release.
Right, right. So you can use actions class in Selenium. You can perform clicks as well, right?
Mhm.
Those things you can do. Okay. Um, Let me show you the things. These are the different actions that you can do using Selenium. Double click, you can perform double click. You can do
Context
click
click,
and hold.
click
Drag and
and
drop
hold,
is also move to
move to
element,
element. Yes.
context click. This is all about mouse actions.
Yes.
Okay. With respect to keyboard actions, you can do send keys, you can do key up, key
Key
down,
down.
key release, key press without release. Those things you can do. So that's how you can use the keyboard actions in Selenium. Now, um, which are the different exceptions that you have faced in Selenium and how did you overcome them?
Okay. No such element exception.
Hmm.
Mostly due to synchronization, we will get.
Hmm.
There we use like wait commands
Hmm.
and element not found. Maybe locator is wrong, and the
Right.
stale element reference exception is will be there. Uh, because the web element that I use the locator is not present at that time.
Hmm. Hmm.
So stale element will be getting.
Okay.
Um Again, uh, yeah, locator not found
Hmm.
exception.
Locator not found. Okay. What else?
Mostly no such element exception and element not found will get that exceptions.
Mm-hmm.
And timeout
Time
exception.
exception. Okay.
um, Class not found
Mm-hmm.
exception. uh,
Okay.
File not found exception
Mm.
will encounter these kinds of exceptions
Okay.
in Selenium.
Okay. So in TestNG, how would you skip the execution of a test method based on certain condition? Let's say you have some conditions, and for those particular conditions, you don't have to execute that particular test case. So how will you deal with this
So
kind of? Yeah.
we can handle in two ways. At the rate
Mm.
test annotation, we can pass a parameter like enable is equal to false.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, in XML file, in grouping, while we group, we can include them in the exclude tag. Include and exclude tag. Whatever I write in include, those will be executed, and whatever I write in the exclude, those will be skipped.
Correct. Correct. How would you use listeners to log the start and end of test methods?
Actually, listeners will be to do post actions after executing the test script. We will use listeners class mostly for like or there are some methods like on public start, on finish, on skip, on success, and on failure. There
Mm.
will be
Mm.
giving the methods like if it is okay, then we have to pass, then we there will write the method body like go and update their
Mm.
past.
Mm.
If I get failure, then I have to take the screenshot. There, yeah, these are the methods we use, and also reports. Also in the report, we can write them.
Okay. Can you explain few of the TestNG annotations that you are using?
Uh, s- Totally, we have like before suit, after suit,
Mm.
before test, after test, and before class, after class, and before method, after method. So
Okay.
before test will be triggered at the starting one time, and before test also. sorry, suit test.
Sorry, for before test, you were telling it can be executed at the starting, one time only.
Suit.
Before suit. Okay.
And if I want to execute the method after with every test method, then I'll put it in the before method, because
Hmm.
before method will be executed before every test method is executing, before starting the test method, every test
Hmm.
method.
Hmm.
And before class will be executed once, and after class will be at the last, I mean once.
Hmm. Hmm.
um,
Okay. See, if you get this question, I'm gonna explain in this manner. You have before method, you have after method. You have before class, you have after class. You have before test, after test, before suit, after suit, before groups, and after groups, right? So before suit, you told rightly, it will run only once. After suit, this will run once the
After.
execution of the all the test in the suit is complete. Before test, it will be executed before the first at the rate test annotated method, right? After test will be executed when all the test annotated methods will complete, right? Before class, after class, it will be executed before test method execution. Then before method, it will be executed before every test annotated method. And groups wise, so it will be running before the first test run of that particular specific group itself. And once all the test methods are completed, then your after groups will be running, right? Okay, Bhuvana, I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, where should I include
Yeah,
knowledge
yeah. So I'll
should be
let you
included?
do that too.